Dio. And Dio, which the Irish Knights Goblin is live. All right, who will let the Goblin go live again? If you are the person, let's get ready to roll with the dice. What is up, beautiful people? Welcome in. Welcome in. We are here. We are live. All this fun stuff. Yeah, we're back. We're back in the land of confusion. No. We're not David. We are. We're gonna be heading back into the Outer Wilds tonight. Trying to figure out what's going on with these strange Ammonians and strange things. Yeah, trying to figure out what's try not to get too lost in this game, figure out secrets. I mean, this game is it's not one big puzzle, it's a whole bunch of smaller puzzles to fit into it. I mean, this game is very much not a linear game of, all right, I'm going to start at this planet, discover everything here, and then go to this planet and go over there. It's more like, I'm going to go here because I hear music. The music isn't normal. So I'm going to go there, find some stuff out. Here they're going to tell me to go check out something. I'm going to go check that out. Well, that's going to lead me to somewhere else. That's going to lead me somewhere else. I know I need to be here at the end, I'm assuming, and I don't know the steps in between. That's kind of where we're at right now. So, I mean, look, I'm not going to lie. I did look some things up today. I tried to keep it as spoiler free as possible. I mostly succeeded on that. I'm like, damn it, why can I not find things? Yeah, this is one of those games, and it's not a bad thing. It's a frustration thing, right? So it is not as easy as some of the other games that I play, which are even the open world games like Fallout and stuff like that. You kind of had an idea what you're supposed to be doing, right? And even if you didn't do it in the right order, you would still get a result. And eventually you'll be led down a path where you're like, it's very easy what you got to do. This game is not there. And it's one of those games that I think if I was playing off stream exclusively, I don't think I would finish it. Not because it's not good, it's because I would just get confused and then wouldn't know what to do. That's more of what it is. But yeah, it's one of these things where like it's fun, and I'm sure there's like people get really into it. We're trying new things, right? I've heard good things about this, and it's not a game for everybody. It's fun, it's confusing. It is a puzzle game, essentially. Still die a decent amount of times. So yeah, there's that. We do have our new music, our theme for March. We'll do that in a second. But I did finally get around to it, and I did get off my lazy butt. And I added some new features, new channel point redemptions. They're all pretty much sound bites. Mostly Billy Madison sound bites, to be honest. it's like there's a couple non-Billy Madison ones in there, but they're primarily all Billy Madison ones. Look, so when Sandler was really good, I don't care what you say, Uncut Gems was not a good movie. I mean, neither was The Cobbler either, but that's besides the point. But yeah, we had some more sounders, so there you go. What's up, mess? We also did add a new feature for music suggestions. Where's my wife? For music suggestions, there'll be a text field to fill in, and then it'll pop up. So that should help with some organization. I mean, once again, you can always join the Discord. There's a spot for that. But we do have a chart. It's new music theme day, right? We got our old school whiteboard, sloppy writing. That's fine. So for anyone is sitting in chat and not used to how this works, I have a list of 12 different categories. And this one of these 12 will be March's theme. Some of them are pretty self-explanatory, like fantasy animals, anything that has dragons or zombies. Ironically enough, White Zombie and Rob Zombie would have two different entries. Uh Two zombies, two of the same person. Still Rob Zombie singing both of them, but it is different. Verbs, anything that has a verb in it, like shows of actions, like uh burn the priests, or I can't think of anything else off the top of my head, but face coverings would be anything that has mask or excessive paint, like Avatar, Slipknot, Gwar, Sleep Token, all those. Then we get some of these kind of weird ones, like non-vowel enders. That's things that end in a vowel that's not an E. Liquids, transportation. So let's go ahead. Let's make sure my dice are working, first of all. No, they are not. So it's a good thing we checked first. Dice roller, refresh. There's our D20. Oh, that's a terrible roll. These aren't counting. We're just making sure my dice do work for later on tonight. Wait, is this going to be a 1? 4, 2, and then half of 2 is what? 2, 4, 2. All right, so let's go back to our D12. So, like I said, we're going to roll this dice, and whatever this comes up is going to be the March theme. So, once we do that, we'll be able to accept March's theme. We'll still finish out February with alliterations, but come March, the first stream day in March, which should be, I think that's the 3rd. It's the 2nd. It's close to the 1st. We might have a bonus stream in there. All right, so let's go ahead and roll with a dice. All right, we're going to roll this D12. Whatever comes up is March's theme. So let's go. Huh. We have a 10. Okay, so if we look at our list, a 10 is Earth Elemental. Now, this is something I just added, and it's going to be kind of abstract, right? So, this is anything that reminds you of the Earth. So, anything that has dirt in it, hell, even like rocks and stuff like that. This one might be a little bit I don't know how this is gonna. This might be a little rough. I'm not sure how this is totally gonna work. But yeah, anything Earth related, like it comes from ores. Like an example would be like Metallica, right? Not necessarily. It's not 100%. It is very much abstract. So metals come from the Earth. Therefore it counts that, and so like Metallica, the sword. What else we got going on? Earth, wind, and fire, absolutely. Wind and fire. So another feature, like I said, I just added this today, so I'm pretty sure this should work for band suggestion. So it'll give you a prompt to enter a theme or a suggestion. So we can go the earth, wind, and fire route. Yes, David. Yeah, so we do have it. It might help me get more organized. It may lead to more confusion. I don't know. But just that is a way to get more, let's say class participation, but more yeah, crowdsourcing it. That way I know that, sometimes I'll be talking about random things, and between the delay in the stream and the delay in the skull, I'll be talking about something, and I'll see somebody write something that could be a band suggestion. But then I'm like, well, is that what I'm talking about? Was that something I talked about 5 minutes ago? Are you bringing in a strange new topic? Or is this a band suggestion? So this should help me. And then I should be able to go back and look at the activity feed, and it'll show things like that. And oddly enough, I do have all the elementals, so earth, wind, fire, and water. And liquids and waters may be one and the same. So yeah, anything that makes it feel like it's part of the earth. Like I said, any type of sands, rocks, hell, even lava. I know lava might be like more fiery, but it's also earthy. I mean, magma, while it's fiery, it's also earthy as well. So anything like Through the Flames and Fire. Through the Flames and Fire? No, that's Dragon Force. The song is Through the Flames and Fire. Yeah, we'll have to see how this goes. And if it feels like it's going to be a flop, we might call an audible and change it out mid theme. I don't know. Like I said, I'm sure there's at least 20 Earth Elemental bands. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. Or like I said, we'll scrap it and then we'll take off all the elemental ones. But I thought that way about something else. The 3 or fewer, that one was skim until like near the end, and I started looking things up, and I was like, oh, well, where was that like 3 weeks ago? It's like, or 2 weeks ago when I was looking for those type of things. And of course, I'm like, oh, it's ska and whatever, and other things. I'm like, damn it, that would absolutely have worked. Where was this earlier? Anyway, so we're gonna go back to our planets, our Parthians, see if they can figure out what's going on in this world. More secrets, more questions, maybe some answers. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But with all that said and done, we need to get into today's opening. Dicey Delight. Why can't you trust the king of the jungle? Because he's always lying. With that, let's go ahead and get started. All right. And bam. Not too bad of a timing. Although I thought, okay. Resume expedition. And we have our desks up. And I didn't realize that eating marshmallows actually gives you health. So I thought I was able to, I want to go to there. I want to go to It's Deep. I'm still trying to get into this damn thing. And we have liftoff. I gotta keep up my... Alright, so where is Giant's Depth? Depth. Alright. It won't really matter because I'm about to do something silly. Where is... Kablamo! I should have did that closer to the should have did that closer to the planet. I wasn't thinking about that. We were gonna die, so I just wanted the achievement. All right, now this time we're for reals. Now, I guess I could have done that down there. Now I want to try. Go back to these stupid jellyfish. Now, I know when we were on the Interloper, that we found the interloper. We found that, yeah, the jellyfish. The jellyfish have insulation. And we tried with a ship the last time. Now, what I want to try this time is getting out, because maybe the ship is too wide and we're hitting the side that way. I don't know, right? We might have to do some more exploring. And we still need to do stuff with that cannon there. Alright. But I still have not been able to... Actually, this one won't really matter because... we are going to look for the counterclockwise one. Alright. Clockwise, clockwise. Clockwise. Alright, where's the stupid counterclockwise one? Alright. Where are you at? Where is the tornado that I need? Come on, where are you at? All these are clockwise. Then rain. Oh, is that it right there? Yeah, that's... All the other ones are clockwise. This one's counterclockwise. Whoop. Okay. So... No, it's... No, it's left bumper. Okay. Do a barrel roll. Alright, so... What I want to try to do... is velocity match. Now, I don't know... One of the other things I need to check... is I know some of these... You'll see the... I'm gonna call it landing gear? The... landing area of these jellyfish. It's like a red spot on the planet. Oh, you're gonna be too... Yeah, I don't... See, and that's the thing, like... We can't repair our self. I don't know if there's something else I need to discover first? Or am I just that bad on timing of those things? Try one more time. And see if... Like, maybe just like the... Maybe just like the... tornado. I have to do it when... Like, there's a specific one I need to do. Yeah. I missed that one. Do I do it when they're coming up, when they're going down? And this is Yeah, if we dial this time, we'll try to do something else. And I don't know. Do we have to get directly under it? Okay, we made it. Okay. Stay in the bubble. I'm a seed enemy. Alright. How do I know when I'm crossing? I mean, I'm hearing the very electrical. Alright, so I'm assuming I'm past. Okay. Okay. Do I not have... Now, we did take some damage. Okay. And what does this give us? Were we in here? Oh boy. There's something that we've been to that looks very similar to this. Alright, Action Twin Project. Okay. And I know we weren't down here. Like, I still don't understand the importance of those. Like, what is that? Oh, crap. 4. That is the one thing I don't know. Okay. Alright. I do need to update this real quick. So, March's music theme is and we'll go Earth Elemental. There we go. Earth Elemental. What do you mean something went wrong? How about if we unpin this? Maybe not. Okay. All right. So we have that there. All right. So, Wyro, I have exciting news. Privet, the Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Yarrow, Rami is adding some finishing touches here, but she will be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? Privet, we are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all of the relevant data to you. Privet, on the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon structure integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Privet, once the probe determines the location of the eye of the universe. It will send the alert directly to you and Rami. Yes. Okay. So I want to... Yeah, I want to go back. Because I didn't read the other hollow disk. Here's our friend here. Launch module. Get back here, launch module. Oh. This is, and these one I kind of understand. Because they kind of show you a different area, which I know we've been there before. And that it looks similar to this. Mallow, imagine Privet, the probe tracking module, will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. Will be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. Privet. Privet, you won't ask the orbital cannon. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Mellow, fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once. Anyway, so who minds it if it compromises the orbital probe cannon structure's integrity slightly? Privet, I should mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving the probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Okay. Anything else? All right, so... All right, let's... Okay, what is that? That's our probe cannon, right? All right, what do we have here? Receiving data from the probe 9318099. Visualization current trajectory of the probe 9318099. Okay. Is that like real time? Is that GPS? Oh, damn it. Okay. Okay. Sure. I don't understand. All right. Spider webbing out. There's a... Sure. Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched 9,318,099. Deep space abnormally matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe found by probe 9318054. I mean, this information... Oh. I know that is essentially the launch. That's how we end the game. That's how you get that. This was... Retrieve storage coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the Eye of the Universe. Okay. Oh, no. I want to go back to that first one. And see... Damn it! Alright. Because I didn't watch the... Alright. Get sent out. And what is... Like... Is this supposed to be telling me something? I don't know. Alright. I think... I have... learned everything I'm going to learn here. Although I'm sure my ship is way gone. Flooding in. Okay. Anything else down here that I need? Don't think so. Although my light is broken. Okay, so now it's a matter of hey, finding a jellyfish. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out by myself. I mean, I could, A, just touch the surface. B, I could meditate. C, I could wait for this. Are you going up or down? I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to tell which ones are coming down or going up. Because I'm assuming the exit is the same as, but the opposite to my entrance. I have a feeling we're just gonna die. Not necessarily on purpose. But we're gonna get impatient. And... I mean, now that we have our information, or have information... Come here, jellyfish. Alright. And you may leave. Okay, I think we're through. Like I said, the problem is going to be the fact that, I think my ship is drifting off. Okay. All right, where is... I'm gonna be able to get back to my ship? Ooh. Where is it, Moog? What did it surface? Yay! We found our ship. The problem is, I think... Oh. Is it up in the tornado? All right. Come back, ship. Yeah, I think we just need to call it a life. Plus, we need to see what this says. I mean, we got our information. That's the important part. Rise and rain. Yeah, as much as I like puzzle games, if Blueprints is anything like this but harder, yeah, I would struggle with that. It's something fierce. I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming I would. So, all right, let's go here. Bounce test the environment. Illuminate dark areas. All right, so what do we have? Oh, it's there. Okay. Tracking pod module. The order Canada has launched millions of probes. The 9318054 probes located in a deep space anomaly matching unknown criteria of the eye of the universe. The structure of the probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the Ash Twin project. I found Naomi coordinates marking location of the eye of the universe. We still don't know this. So, damn it, I always do that. What else did we learn? Where is this at? A brittle hollow. We're able to warp here from the white hole. Alright, so gravity cannon. Still more to explore there. You know what? I want to... I know what I want to do. I want to go to the interloper. And one of these, it said something about a moon, a phantom moon. So, alright, let's try to get close to that. Now I'm just trying to remember all the stories that I saw and... The interloper. Trying to get away from the sun. One of these calls for a phantom moon. Or is that the Ashen Project? Or Ashen Twin? Alright, so... Don't we have... At one point, we were absolutely down within the... And at one point, we absolutely heard... cracking of... of what seemed like ice. Shit. But I thought we recalled this. Or do we have to do it in the same run? Trouble, the comet wishes to submerge subject in ice and would stay there, blah, blah, blah. Go back to the gravity cannon on Amber Twin. But the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle. So, are we supposed to go to Amber Twin first? Recall this back. Shit. We gotta stop. Hitting so hard. Alright. We're close to this. Oh no. There it is. Yeah, we're getting pulled into the sun, aren't we? There went our ship. Oh no. Well, we're absolutely not gonna make that. Tell the team. That's what it said, right? The twins. Do. Okay. Try this again. Whee! So the twins, right? This is. I do have my suit on me, right? Oh, you know what? Where was that? There's some place that I totally missed that it had gravity rocks on it. And that would have definitely taken us some other place, and I don't remember where that's at now. A lot of these places are just kind of running into each other. I still need to find my drummer boy. Where are you going? Okay. Amber Twin? Alright. Yeah, that is... What is his name? Khalid? Alright, where are you at? Okay. Ooh. See ya. Ugh. Ugh. See a fire over here. Ugh. Come on. Ugh. Come on. Why is this so hard? Smoother landing. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, who do we have here? Clark. Goodness, it's you. Hello. I'll take the first lunch. Take it the first launch went well. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. What do you want to? Hansford asked me to update the star charts, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places on the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know. What's weird is I actually seen a couple of supernovas today. Usually I'd be fortunate enough to see one of them. Keep an eye open for the 4 on the stars, and maybe you'll spot one of them for yourselves. I found something. Oh, do tell. I found the notes about the Outerlock main center. Did you? I hope they're useful. The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid or just partially made of ice, like it's much colder giants deep. It's hard to say. It used to be the 5th planet in our solar system. You'll notice the course that is that there's no such planet now, and that place is Dark Bramble, in which you put this. How to put this? Grow into space the 5th planet used to occupy. Okay. That is, Dark Bramble quite literally appeared at the center of the 5th planet and began destroying it from inside out, kind of like our home planet. Eventually, the planet shattered completely and its shards were flung across space. Some of these shards collided with a celestial body in our solar system, such as the Ultra Rock, which I believe is how the biggest crater was formed. I have a question for you. Hello, it's okay. How do I know if I spot the supernova? Supernova look like extra bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell that they're actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the very end of their lifespan, which is why there's no unusual. It's so unusual to see 2 in a single day. I wonder if some of these stars are older than we realize. What are you doing right now? I'm documenting stars. Hornsfield noticed that our star charts are out of date, so they asked me to update them. So please tell the others I said this, but sometimes I think I'm really only traveling. The only traveler out here interested in doing any science at all. Maybe don't tell Hornsfeld either. I think they're pretty deep in denial. We're just gonna explore here. To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. Oh, this is maybe I did talk to him. Have you seen the old shipwreck on Amber's Twin's southern hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam of light into the sky. It's not the one of our own crashes. Surprisingly enough, it's the Naomi ship. You'll find Naomi ruins across the Twins, but strangely not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, I would have seen it from my little scout. So where did they live? Not on the surface, clearly. Ember Twins is full of cave systems, though. Maybe the answer lies underground. How dangerous that big sands column on a scale of 1 to dead? I'll give it a 7 out of, or 8. Awfully pretty, though. Right now, sand is flowing from Ash Twin to Amber Twin, but you know, the previous eventually reverses. We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a natural phenomenon. If you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twin once in a while for sand drifts off. I promise you won't be disappointed. Okay. So now... I always forget... Ugh. So that means... He said on the southern hemisphere where the bright light is coming from. Or was that? Alright, I gotta get out and read my map again. Clert's camp. Clert has set up a strategy gear on the north pole of the Amber Twin. Chart has spotted an unusual high number of supernovas. Lake bed. Every moment. Alright, he said every member recorded on the was corresponding unit within Ash Twin. He did say something about... Well, first of all, which pole are we on? And is there anything here? Huh. I mean, it feels like this should be something. Is this telling us the... Milor, this planet sometimes and only sometimes has a moon. This is also of note. It disappears if no one is watching it. That is a fascinating orbital characteristic. Blur, I found your note, Milord. Kindly count me among this moon admirers. What is happening when it appears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? I believe so. It only does the moon appear around Brittle Hollow. I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timber Hearth as well. This is my first time encountering the natural satellite, which the ability to vanish when not being watched. You should study it, or even better yet, we should travel there. Given the reluctant to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. I agree. First step would be determining a method to track the phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. Is that what this space is? Plate. Collect research notes, property of Clert. Clearly the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot with a big rotating surf device for it. What was the Naomi's were observing? I'd post there's something special about the orange symbol on that device. HAL and the new astronaut translator tool would be nice to have handy now. Let's take this scroll. Alright, we'll drop this. Put this one over here. And put that in here. Anoia, the quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the place the moon goes. Anoia, Blur, Millerain. Anoia, Blur, and I just observed the quantum moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. Anoia, you have keen eyes, my friend, so this moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. Blur, I added a marker for the Dark Bramble. Blur, I thought the locator now accounted for all of the Phantom Moon's location, but sometimes the locator can tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device. Lore, it's also possible there exists a 6th place for the star system in which the Phantom Moon travels. Ooh. Frequency unidentified. Distress beacon 2. Whoa. So, follow the hose? Anoia. We need status reports to all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unarmed? Unharmed? Rufus. Ruus. Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well. Anoia, everyone survived the crash. This is a relief, at least you have my gratitude, Burr. Were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I can hear both signals somewhere in the star system, but I don't believe other escape pods crashed onto the same planet as us. Okay. What does that mean? Come on. Begin flight log. Escape pod 2 vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Launch escape pod 3. Now launching escape pod 2. Alert collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict: inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. Sounds like where I'm from. All right, down here. Malora, the heat from the star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into scans. Now is a cave system which is much cooler. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter. Anoia, but these passageways are a maze. Anoia, even with the danger, they are still our best chance of survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the wall to avoid becoming inadvertently lost. Anoia, be cautious, everyone. Ruus, and be aware that the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Emergency escape hatch. Well, damn it. Keep moving, friend. There is nothing inherent at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until the least urgent time. Do not follow this tunnel. It's the end. Chloeus and I will... do not follow this tunnel to the end. Chloeus and I will examine the horror that lies at the terrace below, provide we live through this. Were we here before? We have found an enormous cavern at the end of the passage that appeared promising. I believe we could instruct long-term shelter there. The cavern Malloy found is a wise choice for the shelter. Could one of us mark direction? Isn't this the one where... Did we find this out yesterday? Yeah. Because it's like... It's, keep on going. It's... Make a left, then a right. Oh, no. Alright, the path to the shelter is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. Isn't this the one where... Keep going, it's on the left. To reach the shelter, I found forward. We sandfall, then turn, yeah. Then turn left. And we have to go... Okay, now... Because it's crossing the chasm ahead, the bridge to Melora and I crafted will do this job, but it's not strong. Yeah, I think you're doing well. This is only a little further left. Go now until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Is there no oxygen places in here? Just as I speak. Sweet. Alright. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? Barrow, there are other ways to generate this level of power. Pi, theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. Remy, I understand this purpose is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. Dia, I almost can't comprehend this is being suggested. Seriously, the purpose of the sun station goes against everything standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Hi, unsurprisingly, I disagree. We're fishing as a possible new technology farther than ever before than that. In my experience, is the defining characteristics of our species. Chlois, if we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will, without question, destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect these species. The idea, the potential inhalation of the entries of the star system is too severe at cost. We shouldn't build the star station no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Poke. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Hi, Poke. I'm deeply honored. Adia, I comprehend your position. However, we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we build it, and we won't support the station's use. Here. What is this? Anglerfish Overlook. And what is this? Give us. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did you come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves yet. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Caloris and I believe the specimen must have been very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. Lois, we both agree it's likely that the dry planet is this horror places of original, especially considered what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly, Mallory. Clearly this hole is too small for it to fit in through. Hypothesis, there's another entrance in the cave. If there is, Cloris and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. I swear we read this before, right? Alright, so what does that tell me? The sands of time are running wild. Can we, I guess we can't go that way? Okay, what do we have over here? There are friends, a research subject. Always forget that I can light up a room with that. And how are we supposed to? Is that? Yeah, that's... Go, no, can't do that. Alright, what is... I saw something over... Okay, and that does what for me? Isn't that essentially where we came from? What's that do for me? Because that's essentially where we came in, right? We came in from here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I wish they would fill up my other tank. What happened to... the other place? Oh, it's slowly filling up. So it's a limited amount of time, because what happens if we close the door? Yeah, things are working their way. What is this? Gravity cannon. Ghost matter. Where's the ghost matter? Okay, what's this way then? Is this a secret path? Oh. Yeah, we're too far filled. So we gotta come back when there's less sand? Yeah, we're just filling up with the sand, because there's Cleat over there. I mean... is this our ship or is that his? Yeah, that's not our ship. That's his ship. Outer Wilds Adventurer. Okay, so... alright, where is this going now? Oh no. Critical fuel levels. Oh, how do we not... oh, because we have... well... yeah, we're not going to be able to get there. Oh no. Oh boy. What a... huh. Oh. It's shiny. What happens if we go into it? Ugh. Oh no. Okay, so, well, we're gonna die. Yeah, this is such a, like, don't get me wrong, it's interesting. It's strange, like, yeah, we get information. But we are, We're in the time loop. Where are we at until break time? 40 minutes? Okay. Alright, so if we go back to our ship, we'll have some more information filled in. I still want to know why that one time when we tried to take off, we had weird things happening. Quantum moon located. Sun station. Naomi debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. A Naomi device created to track the moon's location. Naomi hypothesized that a quantum moon might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. The moon travels 5 locations. One thing I do want to do, I want to go back to Bramblewood. Bramblewood, it's gonna be all the way over there. You know what? While we're right here, we might as well hop back here. Because they're kind of close. I want to go back there and try to see if we can find this moon station. And then also... Alright, actually, you know what? So there's that strange symbol again. That has to mean something. Alright, we want to go into here. Because this is... Okay. We landed. Alright, now what was this again? Don't we have... the shuttle is currently resting on the comet. Oh. Oh no. Okay. That came in hot. So, not what we want to do. Now, okay. So, now I want to go back there. And where's the twins at? There they are. And I want to try to, hey, see what happens when I'm not in the way. Try not to. So here's a... Now I know before... Which is the one where... Yeah, is that one of those things where if we look at it We don't look at it. We look at it. That's when the moon might show up or disappear. Is it one of those situations, or am I on the wrong area? Ugh. I always forget about that barrel. Shit. All right. We are landed. Okay, let's try this again when we're not in the path. So when do we launch from here? I know we've seen this before. I fear the situation may be dire. Clary, Poke, and I landed here with a comet not long after the arrival of the star system. Our shuttle equipment hearing strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Clary, Poke, and Pyre and Poke are able to locate the fissure in the ice of the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the reading. Clary, but Pi and my sister have gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. I should leave the shuttle to look for them. I want to follow protocol, but I don't know if they are well. Clary, Poke, Pyre, come back to the surface, my friends. So when do we... This is the one where... Do we wait for the sun to come in orbit? Is that when we move this? Alright, so we have a good picture of this. What did that do? Anything? I don't think so. We're still... Yeah. So... What happens if we... I don't... Am I missing something? Okay, we're... Alright, so I want to try... getting back to our ship. And now... try to get to the interloper, if we have enough time. And see... about getting to the cracks, which I know we've been to before. But I forgot or didn't know about we had to time it so we were closest. Like, we at one point we definitely did hear, you know, ice melting. But I didn't fully understand what was going on. So the ship is back to a different location. It got recalled. Therefore, it definitely won't be in the way now. I mean, I think that crack is opening up. I don't know. Okay. Actually, you know what? We should refuel. All right. So where is we might have missed it. Well, in the meantime, we can go to the south pole of it and see if there... Alright, this is where it was. Yeah, this is the, yeah. Now, I don't know if... we'll have enough time to get down here. Alright, where are we? I don't think... Yeah, I don't know if this is already opened, or does it open up more? All right. Now, I think... we're going the wrong way. Ugh. Look for the big crack. And another thing I do want to look at is the Bramblewood. And see if we can get further in that area. Follow the red light, I'm assuming. Where do we gotta go for this? I think we gotta wait till we get closer to the sun. And we did that. You know what? We can go back to the ship. In the meantime, refill our... Yeah, it's... Things are... Yeah, here we go. Ugh. Come on. Okay. We can zoom in with that? So I don't think we want to go that way. I think we should be okay going down this way. Ugh. Oh, not this way. Like an ice rink. All right. Do we have... I'm researching stronger energy readings now that we're beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie wherever below, closer to the comet's core center, and I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realize. Clary, can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we will lose communication entirely if we continue any deeper. Poe, keep the shuttle warm for us. Clear, we will return to the moment we identify the surface of the energy reading. Clear, I understand. No, we don't want to go that way. Don't want to go that way. Alright, this way seems okay. Alright, don't want to go that way. Were we just here? Oh no. Oh no. So, okay, got some more information. Now, is that shuttle gonna be back on the comet? That's the question. Because if that's the case, we gotta go back. Alright, what does this say? Gravity cannon. Surface energy something or other. A huge cylinder structure that generates a strong upward gravity field. I recall the Naomi shuttle to the interloper. Oh, wait. From the interloper. I found Naomi shuttles almost completely encased in ice. Naomi landed on the interloper not after long after the arrival of the solar system. The shuttle equipment's heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere below the surface. There were 3 Naomi aboard the shuttle. One of them stayed behind to keep the shuttle warm, while the other 2 explored the interloper. Clearly, and Naomi, who struggled behind, lost contact with the other after they descended below the interloper's surface. Surface energy readings. Naomi shuttle quit her strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. 2 of the Naomi located the fissure in the ice. So I think we gotta go do that again. So I can almost guarantee we have to go to the twins first. Recall it. And then... yeah, we at least we now have this distress beacon call. So there is that. Right. Woo. Alright, there's your distress beacon. Okay. Getting better at landing, actually. Somewhat. Alright, so... Alright, so now we gotta get back to our ship. Come back here, ship. Alright, now we gotta go back to the interloper. Where are you at? What's up, CMG? Look, I added some new sound effects on here. Miles Davis, and you found one of them. Hey, my son, I heard it. It was, if peeing your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis. Wow. That was the first one. I heard the clink clink of the dice being the Daily Pip redemption. Okay. We're going back to the oh man, we're gonna miss this, aren't we? I did the I added I did a lot of Billy Madison stuff on there. Like I guess that's one of them. We're gonna miss this. I had to catch it on the way back. I did the Hack the Planet. What's that mess? Not only thanks. Oh. Yeah, and I have them different color. You gotta do the 500-point one. The, not only what you said was completely wrong, but... then we're gonna miss it. We're gonna have to get this on the way. This is a long one. That's where when dice rambles. God have mercy on your soul. Okay, exactly. Damn. I don't think today. Oh, on the rain. Down. I'm gonna up and go. As soon as this is done, I have a fun fact about this. So I just learned a fun fact about K-pop Demon Hunter. It is, according to Netflix, it has, and all the registered account holders, K-pop Demon Hunter has 110% view rate. So everyone on Netflix has, according to them, has seen it over everyone on Netflix has seen it at least once, according to their numbers, which means people have seen it multiple times. It's the only one that has over 100% view rating. Well, see, when people watch it 4 or 5 times, and I watched it from the account that we have, so it's registered users, so it has more views than registered users. If that makes sense. So let maybe to, oh no, bounce. Are we okay? I don't know if we have is our crack open? No, crack is not open. We missed the 7. We gotta wait till it comes back around again. It's time to ride. What? What are you riding? Well, we missed it the first time, I think. Okay, well, we might as well check our computer while we're right here. You're gooping. Let's see. We need the Sunless City. The Naomi debated building a sun station in order to power the Ashen Twin project. Several Naomi opposed its construction, arguing that failure could result in destruction of the solar system. More to explore here. I found a cave with an anglerfish fossil inside, but the opening is way too... but the opening is only big enough for my scout. The Naomi learned how to evade anglerfish theoretically, at least by studying the anglerfish they found in Amber Twin. Lakebed Cave, High Energy Lab, Quantum Moon Finder. Naomi on the brittle Hollow observed a phantom moon that would sometimes appear in the sky. Ocean depth that passed through electronic field, the core forest at the plant's core. Hollow's lantern. Okay, where's the sun at? Oh, we're on the backside of this. Yeah, my crack isn't open. Yeah, because we're on the surface. Look at this sleep time. Very good, raid gentlemen. Very good, very good. I would understand it as the word of God. Alright, we refilled that up. Okay, so we might as well wait for the rumor mills to come, or go read the rumor mills while we're here. Sun Station. Now we debated building on Sun Station in order to power the Ashen Twin project. Anglerfish fossil. There's more to explore at the Sunless City. Quantum caves. Lake bed. Now we named Clausius Mysterious vanished from the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed. Gravity cannon. Clerk's camp. And we don't really know much about this. The essential chamber inside the Astral Twin was physically sealed off by intensely thick protective shell. Every memory locked in here. Blah blah blah. Sky locator. We did see all of this. Village. I don't think we have anything more to explore there. The Quantum Moon. Brittle Hollow. We haven't found the Southern Observatory. I know we said the Southern Observatory is constructed in a model of Giant's Deep that reveal a way that might sink. Oh, well, we know how to get there, but Tower of Quantum Knowledge, Shard, Shelter, Site. There's more to explore here. Black Hole Forge, Gravity Cannon, Hollow's Lantern, Giant's Deep, Launch Module. We still haven't. Bramblewood. There's more. Oh, that's where we're going next. Alright. Surface energy reading. Alright. Man. We really picked the wrong time to do this. I almost want to go to Bramble. Oh. Dark Bramble's all the way over there. Alright, well. Can't do anything yet. Gotta wait for it to come around. Alright, so we have launch module, we have our code, ocean discovery, Ashen Twin project, Hanging City. Lots of question marks over here. Okay. Can't make it go any faster. Okay. There's no really point of leave it until we picked the wrong time. We should have hung out on you know what, while I'm here, it was Brittle Hollow, right? That says sometimes has a phantom moon. Yeah, what is this? I mean, is it like, oh. I mean, isn't that the phantom moon right there? I mean, that would make sense. Now, if we turn and... Yep, it's one of those... you know, look away and it's there. Turn... There's what, 5 spots it said it could be? Spinning around. Alright, where is... I still don't know if we can do anything with that. How close are we to... Look at a decent amount of time. We're We're past the halfway point. Do 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 do. Okay. So you know what? Oh no, that's not what we wanted. Yeah, I guess I vaguely remember that. Although you can only go in and out. And up and down. I know I did get an achievement for having all of them in, I want to say focus, but it's more of, yeah, I guess focus would be kind of the best way. Now the question is, when do I get out? That is the question. Still don't see it as a peanut. Well, and at 5 minutes. I think once we get past the Brittle Hollow orbit, maybe? Or possibly the Timber Hearth. And it's a decently fast orbit. And try not to die to the ghost again. Okay, we're getting closer. I know when we do get close enough, we'll hear the cracking of Alright, we want to be facing the sun. But yeah, you definitely hear the cracking of it, of the ice melting. Okay. Now we gotta find our way again. Ugh. Okay. Okay, not that way. Okay, so it's this way. And this way is clear path, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, I just gotta be careful. Okay, we're here. We definitely don't want to go down there. Okay. Okay. Now... did we just go in a circle? Alright, so we want to go this path. No, we definitely want to go here. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so not that way. Isn't that essentially where we came from? Now, what about this way? Although, doesn't it look like there's multiple paths? Or does this just circle back around? What does this say here? What? Providing strong energy beneath the surface, wherever it lies, somewhere beneath closer to the comets. Okay. So I mean, that's one way to get through it, right? Okay, so we come back to the same spot, right? I mean, once again, I mean, we're taking damage, which I still don't get it. And it seems like we just keep coming back to the same area. Alright. We'll try this way again. Maybe I missed something. And we can't go down here because that's... All right. Damn it. I mean, once again, do we just go for it? Because I mean, essentially we keep ending up in the same spot. Or do we try to go up here? I don't know. I don't know. So right. Seems like we just end up in the same spot all the time. Ghostly matter. I don't know where to go. Alright, definitely not that way. It's gonna go back to the same area, right? Okay. How the hell with it? We'll just send it. Oh man, I think we were there. Like I think it just had too low of a life. All right. I swear it said it opened up something. No, don't know. Okay. Back to the ship. So now I want to go back to Bramblewood. Because I want to follow that red dot that we saw yesterday. You know, and I guess that technically counts as a death. Okay. What did that say? There's more to explore. I found 2 missing members of the 9 with shuttle crew near a large rupture stone that looks like it exploded from inside. So that's what I think we saw just as we landed. Well, just as we died, I guess, technically. But I also want to go to... Oh, the moon is there, too. Although... Now that we looked away, I'm sure it's not going to be there. I don't think we're looking for that right now. Alright, so it's sort of there. But I want to go... Is it Bramblewood? No, I want to go to... the Dark Bramble. That's what I want. Although, we did put that directly in our sight. Okay, now we can head there. Okay. Yeah, we'll try to follow that red dot that we saw earlier. But when we get in with the anglerfish, don't shine their light. Okay, so... Matter of fact, we'll turn our lights off. And I gotta remember... we can barrel roll with left bumper and the right stick. And I guess the stress beacon? Oh. Just head into the red. Try to use as minimum thrusters as possible, because we know there are definitely anglerfish here. Oh no, where'd it go? There it is. Just little toots. Because we want to follow that as best as we can. And we should be okay for the most part here. But Yeah. We're not trying to deal with anglerfish. That's how you do it. All right. Kitty! Yeah, we definitely see anglerfish there. Anglerfish there. So, as little as possible, just drift through here. Try not to disturb them. Not in a hurry. Just maybe a one little... Okay, don't do that next time. Okay, even that was too much. Okay, they're attracted to light. Well, we can add that to that counter. 41. All right, I still want to head there because I know there's got to be something to that red light. It's like one of these things that's not like the other. And it almost has to be something of value. That's not what we want. We want... It's always on the other side of the sun. Alright, we gotta stay far enough away from the sun that we don't get murderized. Alright. That's your autopilot. What's the red light then? Bonk. Is that like a gravitational force? Is that what that Is that what the... I was going to click, but yeah. There's a white light, there's a green light. Oh, yeah, so that must be... We're in a gravitational field, a gravitational force. That's what it looks like. Not reverse. Yeah, is it trying to find its velocity? Oh yeah, I think it's, yeah, I think it has something to do with like trying to match trying to match the velocity of your surroundings. Yeah, once we break this, we just got to which I don't know why they don't chase after that. All right. I just gotta be very careful now. Just float on. Alright, so that's in a spot where... That's where I want to be. Let it happen. I mean, I think in here we don't see any anglerfish. So a little poof. So yeah, I think as long as we don't see white lights, we're okay. Again, this is where it kind of gets strange, right? So it's that duplicate. I think that goes to the vessel. And I think that's what you should be following. But yeah, because we have all these anglerfish, we just coast in and let the current take us away. I think as long as you don't use any thrusters, I think you're okay. When you're following where that scout signal is, just letting your ship drift. As long as that number is decreasing, I think we are just slowly moving through. No point of angering the fish. Yeah, I think it's once we get below well, I don't know, maybe 200. Still don't really know what's around. No point of disturbing local surroundings. Okay, I think we should be able to start. Yeah, I think that's... Alright, so here's... Alright, so here's the dangerous part. I gotta find... Yeah, I think we are in the right direction, right area. Yeah. So yeah, just head toward this probe area. I think we should be okay, but once again, we're not going to risk it. Just quick little burst. It's all these like wormholes. Kind of what's on our home planet. Started as the seed, and it took over the planet. Just let it happen. All right, we should be okay. What's out it? I mean, I figured that why did it suggest this? Those are new sounds I put on there, so a lot of Billy Madison, and I figured it was most fitting for some of my ramblings. Okay, so now we gotta get to this probe. Nib High football rules. All right, so where do we land this? Okay. I guess this is good as place as any. Okay, we have landed. Oh, we have not landed. All right. Can we get to a spot where we're... Come on. You can do it, ship. I think we're... It's like driving a drone. Easy movements, easy movements. Come on, you can do it. I know there's got to be a place to land in here, right? Or do we just... Ugh. Okay, maybe? I think it's mostly secure. Okay, what do we have here? Oh. What do we have? Okay, so we have like no gravity. What happens if we move this? Ugh. What happens if we put in our... Ugh. I can't... So... is there any, like, gravity field we can turn on? Oh, this is so frustrating. What is this? Apparently nothing. Come on, you can do it. Little spaceman. Oh, so hard to move around here. Okay. So let's try this again. We have an L-like shape. Man, I can't control myself. How in the hell are you supposed to do anything with this? I mean, am I missing something? Is there like a... this is probably easier. No. It actually tells you, ooh, what do we have? We have messages here. It's preferred, controller is actually preferable. To any Naomi clans whose vessel can hear this message, it's clear our universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now. So my clan and I believe the best option for all is... shit. I believe the best option is... damn it, I can't. Oh man, this is frustrating. Believe the best option for us is to stay... yes, this David. Wow. So... wait, what is... what did we said? Okay, so... can you explain how that is Earth Elemental? I mean, like I said, we're not looking for in depth, but if that fits in Earth Elemental, you think about the Earth. When you think about that group or the name, that's a suggestion we can go for. What is Ymir? What it like? Explain that to me. If you can reach the gloomy galaxy, we've found the Black Rock Sun are fairly stable life in this star system and is comparative thriving. We live on relative safety. Canon, if you prefer to continue exploring alone, know you will be of your own kind. Yeah, like I said, this one's gonna be a little bit weird because it is definitely abstract. I gotta blame myself. Brahma, Canon, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Bromy. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on his way to the vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any message. I'm beginning to worry. Bromy, this is unsettling. It reminds me that the old myth of my grandma used to tell, the disappearance of Escall. What's messed? Oh, I don't know. Playing the old Ark Raiders, I think. Clem, I remember hearing the story as a child. One day, Escall vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends were warped out of existence. Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot the velocity match. That is no myth, friends. Escall's clan exited and their story was real. What a curious event to have pass in the myth. Our ancestors' were told what story when they were young. Are you sure this is true, Hips? It was a very long time ago, but yes. My clan's ancestors searched for Eskal's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time where a history vessel has ever disappeared this way. Eski, I hope that you aren't comparing Eskal's story to my clan's vessel. Nam, my friend, we feared you're gone. Not yet, we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The tripled suns of the Breakstar system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught up in the blast. We'll meet you soon. Cannon, I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessel nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of the potential unstable star, which is damn it. Felix, this Escala's vessel, something went badly wrong during our warp. Our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Felix, our vessel appears to has it fused with the local environment somehow. There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from inside itself. We are abandoning our vessel with Naomi clan to spaceflight capable species. Receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Felix, what is broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. There's no branching off. Alright, so let's try something. Ugh. Alright, so how do I erase my... So we have something that's boom, boom. There's an L-ish shape. Damn it. We're gonna run out. Damn it! I mean, we have plenty of... Why is that? Okay. Oh no. Stop going down! That's the... Maybe that's the last one? So... Boom, boom, boom. Kind of the end shape. kind of an X-ish shape. Boom. Boom. I forget where we found this. And this was kind of an L shape. Alright, so what happens when we put this code in? Got this code from somewhere. Alright, so nothing? Although it looks like... pick up warped core. Ship's log. Suck. You know what? We have... I mean, I don't want to say unlimited, but... So what's happening? Oh. So what does that do? Uh-oh. What the hell just happened? The end of the round? The loop? Don't know. So yeah, I'm actually going to, as soon as I hear, you know, can we? Yeah, we can't do it. As soon as he gasps for air, I'm going to take a quick break. Take out my contacts. Give myself some more coffee. Go either way. All right, we'll pause this here. We're going to take a quick break because my eyes are burning. And I'll be back. Yeah, so that's an interesting version of that song. But yeah, so apparently when I Googled Ymir is the primordial hemispheric giant in the Norse mythology, where the body of the world was created by Odin and his brothers, emerging from the melting of Niflheim. Ymir is considered the ancestor of all Yontir giants. The name is believed to mean twin or double being. I'll take that as a coming from the earth. I'll take that. Okay, now back to strange things happening. Okay. All right, so when we go back to the ship, what does that say for our journal? Well, we'll suit up. The vessel. I found the derelict Naomi vessel deep inside the dark bramble. The vessel warp drive is long dead. I activated a three-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge that did not appear to that appeared to be some sort of input device. The Naomi tried to call for help, but the vessel's ongoing message system broke during the crash. Oh, you know what I gotta do? The vessel can still hear incoming messages from the other Naomi vessels. The remaining Naomi clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. If I launch my scout into the seed, I can take photos of the Norvis. There's more to explore here. I mean, this is true and all, but now, I want to go. I guess to the twins? I'm not 100% sure where I need to be going now. I mean, so this is part of the issue with this game that I have. The fact that, yeah, I don't know where I should be going now. Bunk. Autopilot is on. Finding out where we gotta go. Yeah, I'm kind of lost right now. I need to go. Well, there's a stress beacon. What are we? Do I go back to the cave system? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. What I should actually be doing. I mean, kind of up until this point, I had a good idea. Or at least I had an idea. Isn't this the... Yeah, I don't know what this is. Cause that... I mean, we can just follow the... Okay, we don't want to follow that. Crash site through caves. So what happens if we follow this? Where does this lead us? Okay, oxygen detected. Wasn't there... What happens if we go this way? Because I swear we... Alright, what do we have here? Oh, so this is the one where... It's this way, right? We found an enormous cavern. Okay. So we want to come through here. This is to the Sunless City, if I'm not mistaken. Although I'm not 100% sure where I gotta head. And I still need to find the stuff for the Phantom Moon. Damn it. Okay. Now I'm starting to remember how to sort of get to places. Because it's crossing the chasm ahead. It's a weak bridge. I gotta go through the cactuses. And yeah, there's... okay, here is the city. Wait. Is this the one? Didn't we... Alright, so what was this one? Stepping Stone District. High Energy Trailhead. Come on. Eye Shrine District. So... Can we just, send it? No! Alright. We missed that opportunity. Okay, so... Yeah, you really are in a race for time in here. Where was... I see something going up there. What happens with these steps? Alright, what is this? Stepping Stone Cave. I need to find that warp drive. That's got to be some key part to the game. Okay, so what is... What do we have over here? Ugh. Okay. Where is this taking me? Nothing over there. Alright, so... Okay, what is this? You are playing the Fossil Fish game tonight. Oh, yeah, this is, I fed the Fossil Fish a new lantern. If you going to Stepping Stone Cave, the entrance to the Fossil Fish Cave is very easy. Wait, is easy to see now. Gratitude, Salami, Solemn. It's good for small enough to climb through the old hole at Anglerfish Overlook. I'm still small enough. Oh, did we already read this before? You won't be long until my... Yeah. We saw this at one point. But... Yeah, the... I don't know. What is... We're meeting at the Fossil Fish place. Oh, You still have to go through the long way, but it isn't that far. I mean, it does do a good job of lighting up the area. The problem is, yeah, the area does fill up with sand quite quick. So, yeah, this is the overlook area, which, yeah, I can't get through because I'm too big. Huh. You know, this is the part where, like, I'm lost. I don't know where I need to go. This is filling up with sand. I mean, there's our... I don't know where I'm gonna go. If I just jump down here... Oh no. I mean, what does that do for me? Some weird chairs. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere here on this run. Now I'm just at a point where... Where do I go from here? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to look things up, but... You know what? I'm gonna go... I don't think they're gonna have anything special to say. Because they're still in belief that we're still on technically like day one. A hatchling, I'm going to ask your venture. Wait, I hear you're leaving to speak to yeah. He doesn't have anything new to say. I want to try to go back to the observatory. He's just going to tell about, yeah, the people. These are the kids. This is a cave. So, alright, let's go back to... Ooh, you know what? That's interesting. Because now that I have the stress beacon thing, oh, there was... North Youngback Crater. Geyser Mountains. I keep forgetting I don't have my jetpack here. This... who is this again? Oh yeah, Maureen. Fancy, fancy, safe. Travels are cool. All right, go. One of the few times where there's actual music in this game. I haven't been back to the museum in a while. Maybe they'll have something new for me. I don't know. Probably not. Hey, I just found out you came back. Look what we see. Okay, it's just about the third eye. Yeah, they don't have anything. Okay. So yeah, once you like talk to them initially, there's not really anything they could do, right? I want to try. What if I should go back to the interloper again? And I mean, if that's the case, I'll have to, I'll have to go to, won't know anything about. Let's try to go to the Brittle Hollow. I mean, we haven't been there in a while. I mean, is there any news, anything we need to find out there? Yeah, Southern Observatory. That's where we're going. Southern Observatory. And maybe we'll find something important there. Just, I'm lost. I mean, yes, that is part of the game. Trying to figure out where to go, what to do. All right, so was it always open like this before? Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, wait, yeah. I mean, that's your... Okay. So what happens if we travel through here? Okay, we are... there, but... what good does that do us? At least this time we're still in our space. In our spaceship. There we go. I don't know why I could not think of the word. I'm like, what are we flying around in? So yeah, I know I mentioned it earlier, but yeah, tomorrow there will not be a stream. I have something. I gotta touch grass. I have something planned for tomorrow, so no stream tomorrow. We will be starting Monday with the Gunk. Once again, I don't know anything about that game. It just it was super cheap, and you know, people were like, you know, for this price, it's worth checking out. So something about cleaning up space debris, something like that. Okay, So, I mean, that's what Monday will be about. All right, we see another spaceship here. That's not a good landing. Okay, I think that's good. All right, so I'm here. I did it. I put the ship down safely. The ship went down, and I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs, and it's like the ship never hit those rocks. One of my better attempts, Feldspar would barely have laughed at me, I bet. It's good news. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found a way inside the structure yet. The door is broken, and I know I'm not getting great at exploring, but I think I have found an entrance by now. If there were only one... Wait. I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there were one. Probably. I can't go inside from here, but I know there's paths below the surface. I'm going to head north to the ruins on the equator to try and find a way down. Okay, so north along the equator. Turn on our flashlight. All right. Okay, we're almost at the equator. Trees detected. Okay. And I don't know which frequency I should put this on. Damn it. The wearer said ghost. I still want to know how you're supposed to get rid of those ghosts. If there is even a way. I thought it said something about with the light. Alright, so... what is important over here? What do we have here? Do anything with that? I don't know, it's a big purple crystal. It almost has to be something in here. Oh. Did I just not look down? Ooh. Okay. Gravity crystals. Alright, so what does that... what does that do for me? At least we got... ooh, what is this? Don't know. Ah, well, this is deeply unpleasant. I made it this far through, though. Guess that's the part to focus on, and how I eventually have to get back to that path. But wow, this place is something. Look at the Hanging City is north from here, and east is a gravity cannon. I definitely want to see that. And another thing, I detect oxygen coming from somewhere below, which is good since mine is use up a lot of my supply screaming during the trip down from the surface. And as soon as I stop dry heaving, I'm going to head further down below so I can refill my tank. The Hanging City. Alright, so... Okay, so what is this way? Alright, unknown source, 500 meters away. Okay. We're getting closer to it. What is this one? Meltwater District. School District. Ice Shrine District. I mean, we just follow the distress signal, right? It's gotta do something. What it does, I have no idea. No, it said like 300. Anything in here? Any scrolls? Any... there's a little disc thing. Stupid ghost. What is down here? Oh, uh-oh. Alright, so I don't want to go that way. So what is... Where did that distress signal go? Alright, so... I think I want to go down, right? Ooh, here's a scroll. But... where do I plug it in at? Huh. Ugh. Where is... where is that distress signal coming from? I don't know. Oh boy. Here we go. Into the nothingness. Yeah, we're not gonna get out of that. We didn't even get a chance to look at the scroll. That's the most disappointing part of it. Do. Did we get any new information? Somewhat? Really, I wish they would start you out at least here. I mean, I know why they don't, but... and nothing really unlocked. Damn it. I mean, we did... There's a door to the observatory, but it's broken. Ryback tried to say you can't get to the server. Okay. Ocean current. Quantum tower. Hanging city. Black hole forge. And yeah, let's go back there. I don't know what that's gonna do for us, but it's something to check out. Bonk. Headlights off, headlights on, headlights off, headlights on. And we still don't know what's up with the lantern place. Okay, so... where is... So... I mean, did we already check this one out? I can't remember. All right, so escape pod number 1. All right, so what happens if we follow this? Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news. At least we heard from escape pod 2 or 3. No, I am unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other 2 escape pods' distress signals. However, it's not any comfort. Both pods are structurally intact. I will continue calling for them. My gratitude if we can. That's the moon is approaching again. Everyone, brace yourself. Swiftly, the volcano moon has returned. Because of falling ash and debris, I believe the moon has passed. The planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome in its surface. We need to find shelter and quickly. The volcano moon won't be gone for long. I assume several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down the cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. All right, follow the cable, I guess. Begin flight log. Escape pod 1. Vessel 1 has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Escape pod number 3, launching escape pod number 2, now launching escape pod number 1. Collision imminent, prepare for impact. Scan internal environment, scan complete, minor structure instability detected, pockets of breathable air detected, adequate solar energy detected. Alright, so emergency escape hatch. And that does what for us? Use caution. Black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Well, thanks. Okay, where is this going to take us? Ooh, almost to our deaths. Okay, so now where? Oh. Follow the path. Plume of note. Be sure not to wander far from here, though. This area is somewhat unstable. It's safer than any other we found so far. Plume, the temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. So... Alright, well, continue going this way. Ooh, what's that? That's this, knowledge is too deep to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. Felix, the signal looked like an eye around with a circle at its center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking at something. Felix, the signal is older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. Plume, no Naomi clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in the universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it must offer. We must find the eye of the universe. Yes. Alright. So... how do we get there? So I guess we just keep following these paths down? Maybe I'll find... Okay. Ship log. Oh, this tells you what, where the vessel is? That I can't understand why did the vessel crash in that planet. Felix, we warped to follow the curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem to the vessel, but with our destination. Felix, I'm afraid our friends in Escape Pod 3. Plume, the vessel unwell in some way. Felix, no, no, and I checked before the warp and the warp core navigation system were both well. Okay, so what is... whole bunch of nothing over there. But I mean, we've already found the vessel. Ooh. Kusa. We can hear the other escape pod's distress signals, which gives me hope. Foily, are you still here? I'm unsure how to survive in this place without you. Kusa, I'm unsure how to be with me, how to be me without you. And we were there. Anywhere else that I should be going? I don't know. Isn't that just where we were at? Really, there's no writings on these walls? Feels like a waste. We were definitely there. Okay, so... Ooh, there's gravity stones. Plume, given concerns about our settlement stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor the incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to the response. Felix, I don't believe anyone is coming to save us. That's now that we must save ourselves. Plume, I agree. We're here because the eye signal called to us and we have followed. If we're to find it, we need to not merely survive but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume. In eloquent mode, if moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. Plume, I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. Felix, what if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Ooh, there we go. Building beneath the crust again would be shelter us from volcanic moon eruptions. Alright, so follow the stones. Alright, so where is this going to the north somewhere, right? I mean, we are definitely encountering new experiences. Although this planet does have a tendency to crumble on you. No! Stupid black hole! Damn it. I mean, we're just gonna die. I want to check on what that log said. And we might be calling it. I'm getting kind of tired. Though We'll see what the ship log offers us for new information. You know what? We could try to go back. All right. I'll grab this real quick. Old settlement. Yeah, we haven't found escape pod number 3 yet. Now, we constructed a temporary settlement beneath a crushed surface. Then we worked together to recall an eye-shaped signal they encountered while boarding the vessel. The signal was somehow older than the universe itself. Naomi decided to call it the Eye of the Universe. The Naomi abandoned this settlement for growing concerns of its stability. Naomi's a mirror of the Naomi vessel encountering the signal. A mirror on the dark bramble ensnaring the Naomi the vessel. A mirror of the 3 escape pods evacuating the Naomi vessel. One of the 3 Naomi escapes had never made it out of the dark bramble. Frozen jellyfish. Eat the North Shelfer. On the ice, the inside was rubbery. Possibly because, okay. Quantum caves. Gravity cannon. Where was this at? I don't remember. Was this on the... The space debris? Yeah, we'll try for that. Gravity cannon. And alright, so why? Alright, we landed. I don't remember. Southern Observatory. Oh, you know what? That's gonna crush our ship, isn't it? I mean, yes. What happens if we... Bye-bye, ship. Now, we could recall it. But I don't... Oh, crap. Yeah, that seems about... Oh, can we... Oh, we can't get that. Okay. I mean, there's our final death for 45. I think that's enough. I mean, that's not all in one night. Yeah, we have. Did we gain any information on that one? I don't think so. I don't know. Let's check the space log real quick. Oh, you know what? No, that's what we want to do. We want to go to this one. Yeah, we want to go to that one real quick. I don't know if that's going to help. Oh, so it's multiple gravity cannons. Right? Giant Steep. Yeah, we want to try that one. Because that's the one we want. We definitely did land at one point. Zeroing in. I don't know what that's going to get us though. Ugh. All right, let's try to. Ugh. Gotta come in at the right angle. Oh, totally missed it. Try it again. Okay. How are you supposed to do this? I don't have that much talent. Because now we gotta do one of these moves. Ugh. Come on. Ooh, I think we got it. Okay. And we were here at one point, right? Because this will open this up. And one way goes to... this way goes to Pro Tracking Module. Which is jettison up into space. It's not there. This one, Control Module. Where does this... Yeah, this is one I was thinking of before. And... we've definitely seen this before. And bad news. You're pulling from my locomotion limb. Okay, we... I've definitely been here before. And I think this tells me a similar story. Back here. This one. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to connect them again. All right, so that is... It launches, breaks apart. Okay, this tells us, so it launches and breaks apart. And so this is its current condition. What is that? What does that do for me? Oh. And the other one, really doesn't do anything for me either. Because that is Pro tracking module. That one just goes back to the ship. I mean, we could try. I mean, is there anything like we could like fix? I don't think so. This is the one that just blew apart because they had too much power to it. But I mean, it doesn't really give us any more information. I'm confused. I mean, we did uncover a lot in this rumor mill. I don't know. I think it's too late to think. I think it's about time. Call it for tonight. We got some information in. That's the important part. But yeah, this is an odd game where, yeah, you're not giving direct directions. But yeah, good job. Thank you. I try. Although this was an interesting version of a zombie. This was the one I want to actually, no, come back, zombie. This is the one where I was talking to Odin yesterday, and I was like, you know what, Peyton Parish is, I don't know, wrong. We went too many. Peyton Parish. I was like, that is absolutely alliteration. So yeah, we did get our new topic. Like I said, it's abstract. It's Earth Elemental. So like anything that reminds you of the Earth is what we're going for. Like I said, I don't know how well this category is going to do. We'll try it. We have 4. Because he gave me something that's essentially a giant. I don't take giants as things of the earth. You know, that's close enough for me. But yeah, like I said, we're not here tomorrow. We're going to start the gunk on Monday, assuming that you know, bad weather doesn't prevent me from having a Monday stream. I think that one is more space stuff, cleaning up the gunk around the area. I mean, I know very little to nothing about that game as well. I just know it had somebody randomly on the internet said this is a good game and it's like $2. So I picked it up a little bit ago. And it's supposed to be a shorter game. Hell, there's only 17 achievements in it. So it's not going to be that long. But yeah, what else we got going on? You know, this is kind of the point where, like, I think I found the end of the game, but I don't know how to. Well, we gotta find this intact warp drive, and I think if we put that in that pillar, it'll at least start the end game. I think. I don't know. I mean, I don't think you have to fill in all the question marks, but I know once you do that, that is pretty much the end game. And I know there is a definitive. You'll know when it's the end of the game. Uh, but yeah, just getting there. That's going to be the difficult part. But yeah, my brain isn't braining anymore. Uh, so yeah, I think it's about time to start wrapping things up. So yeah, nothing tomorrow. Uh, Nothing Sunday. I might have D&D. Probably will have D&D. I don't know. We haven't played in like a month. Monday we'll be back with the Gunk. We'll try that one out. Like I said, Mondays are going to be shorter games. Tuesday, Wednesday, normal nothingness. And then Thursday we'll be back here. Hopefully with a couple more answers. A fresh start of the world, try to explore some things. Friday, you know, we'll be back here unless by some chance we find out enough to finish the game. I don't know. And then we'll move on to Metaphor, which is another Atlas game. So the same people who brought you Persona 5 brings you Metaphor. It's I think it's another JRPG. Another longer formatted game, 100-ish hours, give or take. I don't think this one should take us 7 months like Persona. We started only playing 1 day a week. So yeah, I don't. We'll be at to 3 days a week. So it should take theoretically a third of the time. So 3 months, or no, 2.5 months, something like that. So yeah, that's scheduled for the week. What do we have in notifications now? So with all that said and done, we still do have some February alliterations to get through. So let's bring up our wheel. We will interact with said wheel. And then how many times are we going to shuffle this? Let's see. Of course you time out. Why wouldn't you? All right, we're going to shuffle it 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's see who we're going to listen to on our next stream. And we can go ahead and spin this wheel. Wah! All right, who we listen to next time? Oh, are we playing pigeons playing ping pong? There we go. Now that is an absolute alliteration. I think that fits all the boxes. I have no idea what pigeons playing ping pong is, but that was something I looked up, and I know it's definitively on Spotify because I looked at it and it's definitely there. Now, did I listen to any of it? I don't know, I didn't, but it's definitely there. So that'll be interesting. Find out who pigeons playing ping pong is are. So that's Monday, unless, like I said, unless life happens, that'll be Monday. So what else we got going on? I don't know. I'm getting kind of sleepy, getting kind of tired. I think it's about that time for us to no. No, no. Okay, I don't mind that. All right, well, we're going to close out with tonight's closing Dicey Delight. Damn it. Why are you not working for me? Closing Dicey Delight. Why? It's not control. It's absolutely alt. Dicey Delights aren't, all right, we'll do it the other way then. Soundboard. There we go. Yeah, and we have a backup. So does this work now? No. All right. Tonight's Dicey Delight. Dong, 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 dong. What did one wall say to the other? I'll meet you in the corner. With that. All right. All right. All right, legends. That's the last call of the night. The goblin clock says bedtime. Saloon Gafoil. Everyone have a good day, good night, good time zone. See you next time, everyone. Goodbye. Hua!